Hello everybody and welcome to another money making guide. Today I'm going to show you probably my best to date. I almost thought about not actually posting it, but I decided to. So what it is going to be is a money making method that has no requirements at all. You will need some starting cash, but it's surprisingly low risk for being in the wilderness, and I made over 2 mil in only 15 minutes of running around. 15 minutes. Now I had to wait 2 hours for some of the items to buy, but beyond that, it only took me 15 minutes to combine them and then sell them. They sold within half an hour. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. So this idea actually came to me today when I was just hanging out in the sauna. I just kind of thought all of a sudden that I wanted to get a malediction ward, an odium ward, and then I kind of realized that there are pieces to it, and the pieces might be able to be combined and flipped, kind of. So I kind of had to look, and it looks like you can get between 300 and 500k just by combining one of these shards into a malediction or an odium ward. So what we're going to do is just buy a couple of each of the shards, and then we're going to run into the deep wilderness, and you can combine them in this crazy lava forge in the top right corner of the map. And yeah, so what we're doing is we're putting in them for the high price. Like, we're not even waiting for these to buy, we're just going to put them in, so as soon as someone puts one in the market, we'll buy it up instantly. I can see we instantly actually bought the odium shard 3, which is the most expensive. So we'll put an offer in for the shard 2 in the shard 1, and we'll come back when we have bought a couple of them. Okay, so we have so far bought at least one of each piece, so let's have a look. Actually perfect, we got actually exactly one of each piece, so we instantly bought one of those. And we did manage to get an odium shard 2, which did take the longest, and an odium shard 1, which pretty much bought right away. And yeah, let's go ahead and combine them. Okay, so we're in Edgeville right now. We have each of the shard pieces, and this is what we have to do. So we have to get all the way up to the very top right corner of the map. That is where the forge is. It's right above the Fountain of Rune. It's quite a long run. If you have Desert Treasure done, you can teleport right to the Demonic Runes, but I don't, so I'm going to take the lever. And you might think this is kind of dangerous, but honestly, you protect all the items. Like, you don't even have to take anything. I'm taking some food just in case I get attacked, or the Chaos Fanatic sometimes messes with you, or the Chaos Elemental, sorry. And yeah, I'll show you the route. Okay, so we just kind of came down. I almost got killed by the Chaos Elemental, but we're just going right. We've just taken the lever, keep going right, and here we are. We're almost at the forge, and once you get around this little spit here, you can see, it's just going to run right up there. You can kind of squeeze by. I think this is a second quickest way beyond the teleportation that goes right south of where I am right now. And yeah, so we're just going to run right up here. It's actually a very cool location I've never been to before or even really heard of. I don't think there's any other purpose to this place. And yeah, all you have to do is use the ward on the fire. And again, this, you don't require any skills to do this. Only need is members. And just find a place to use it. It's kind of annoying. There we go. We got it. Kind of there. Fall back. Bam. There's an odium ward. That is just 300k you just made, or about 400k. It depends on the price. And as you can see, it still protects, so even if you did die, you wouldn't actually lose anything. Okay, so we're back at the Grand Exchange, and we're going to pop it in here for about, I think, 50k. And that's a 370 or 390k profit, I think. Let's go ahead and check again. So we bought, we're selling the ward for 50k. We're going to take off 4.1 mil, and then we're going to take off 500k, as well as the odium shard leaves us with 390k in profit, which is quite nice. So the rest of the shards are bought, so we're just going to do the run again 3 more times, and we'll come back when they have sold. And there we are, the odium wards have sold, and that is 1.5 mil in profit right there. Okay, and while we were doing this run, my malediction shards actually bought too. We had an offer in for all 3, and we're on my actual Road to 1 bill account, so we can only forward 1 in this account. But still, still going to be, I think, actually more profit on this one. I calculated, it looks like 474k, and the item is actually cheaper, but I think they buy a bit less, because I bought 4 in a time that this only bought 1. Mind you, only had an offer in for 1, so it's kind of hard to know, but we'll go ahead and do this run quickly, and yeah, we'll see what we get. So just to be super clear about how you do this, I'm just going to go through the exact way you go. So you go south of the Edgeville Bank to the lever, and you have to make sure you bring a knife with you, which is important because you need to cut the cobwebs up here. Just spam click them down. You'll notice in a reason why I have the gold ring with me, but it's not necessary at all. So after there, I run down south, past all these hellhounds, and you want to hug the border between the wilderness as much as you can, because there is the chaos elemental, which does actually do quite a bit of damage. So I'd recommend bringing a little bit of food just in case. But again, if you do happen to die, it's not a big deal, because you're only going to risk whatever other things you bring that aren't the shards, because they do protect over pretty much everything that you'd bring anyway. Obviously, if you brought something really expensive, it wouldn't protect, but I'm just wearing Black Dragonhide, really cheap, offers some decent defenses. So again, just hug this down here. You can see that Chaos Elemental is here, kind of fucking me up actually. Ooh. Okay, I think we're good. But yeah, so just be mindful of that. And occasionally, in this run, I actually run down south out instead of going back to the lever, just because I didn't want to run past them again. But it's kind of up to you. If you're going to run south and teleport out, you need to be in 30 wilderness or below to use the Amulet of Glory to get out. And yeah, so we're here again. We're just going to run up to the forge. Same thing with the Malediction Shard, and I'll show you why I have the ring here in a minute. It's actually probably my favorite Easter egg in the game that I did not even realize existed until today. You might be able to guess what it is. So you're going to use the gold ring somewhere around here on the flames. So hard to click on this stupid thing. Okay, we got it. So see, and it's Gollum from Lord of the Rings. And he's gone. But yeah, so I love that. So yeah, just use the Malediction Ward on the fire if you can actually find it. And that's it, guys. Same process, super easy. Bam, that was an easy 500k, wasn't it? So we'll teleport back and we will sell it. Okay guys, so we are back and the Malediction Ward has sold. It did not take very long to sell, probably 10 minutes. And yeah, so we'll hold it for 3.3 mil, and we'll take off the cost of these shards. All three, and we'll see what we're left with here. Take off 2610 and 476k in profit. No requirements again, just pure profit. Wasn't that easy. That is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave the video a like, as well as hit that subscribe button so I'll be able to keep in touch with you when the next video is out. Alright, see you guys next time.